star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And that was Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition.
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me. Never caught off, not one too far from me. Never caught off, not one day. But I'm still on my way.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Dosunmu. Vucevic is out there with Green. Then there's the great one, and it's DeRozan in its small forward. And for Miami, they've got Cameron Reddish, Tyler Hero out there with Conley. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Jovic in at the 4. Here in the middle of the season, injuries can certainly pile up. Greg, how does a team hold it together when it's missing important pieces?
Kevin, it's all about communication and being ready to step up. As long as you keep working as a unit, you can cover for missing bodies.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Time to take things across the court to hear once again about MP's historic night.
Well, it's hard to believe what MP just did, but he bested Wilt Chamberlain's 100 points in a single game, breaking one of the most hallowed records in sports history. Arguably, it was the greatest game in NBA history. It's hard to believe what he just did, guys.
You know, that's pretty remarkable. It is something else. That is pretty remarkable. And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's the great one. The fadeaway. It's good. And you knew MP hit the ground running in his career, but now he has passed Luka Doncic as the fastest to reach 5,000 points.
For a guy that came in with so much hype like MP, he has certainly lived up to it. Getting to 5,000 points so fast illustrates how easy the transition's been for MP to become a star in our league.
Now here's Conley following the miss by Draymond Green. Hero can't get that one to fall. Here's DeRozan. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Living in this area on the floor, DeRozan loves that mid-range game, and honestly, for good reason.
Outside Conley. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Pass to the great one. Lobbed up there for Green. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Conley the pass to Jovic. They set the pick. Outside Hero. Reddish kicks to Conley. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Tell you what, RJ, in over a decade, all DeMar DeRozan has done is get better.
Yeah, he's continuing to become a more efficient scorer. He's been a star. Multiple All-Star games, multiple All-NBA awards, and he's been doing it with different franchises as well.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, the Great One.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Now here's Conley. Last game out, he had 14. Adebayo with the elbow. Now Hero. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. Some solid defense there from the Great One.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Pass to Green. Green with a screen on Hero. Back to Green. Makes it off the glass. And it's 6 points for Draymond Green.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Conley scanning the floor. Adebayo finds Conley. There's the pick. Hero from long range. Over to the wing. It's deflected. Pass to Dosunmu. Here's the Great One. Conley grabs the miss.
Try to get spicy and totally whipped, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least about a week.
And there's the pass to Hero. Here's the Great One. Coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Lets the 3 fly. Sinks the 3-pointer. The Great One's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And the Heat call time here.
Let's keep it up.
Here we go, fans. Time to make some noise for your Heat dancers.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now here is Conley. Scoreless thus far. Adebayo with a screen for Reddish. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that, or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Both free throws good from Reddish. So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Here's Conley after the made shot from the Great One. Adebayo passes to Conley. Adebayo with a screen for Conley. Back to Adebayo. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Here's the Great One, covered by Conley. Dosunmu, the pass to the Great One. Outside, Green puts up a 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
That makes him 4 out of 5. He's getting to his spots and just going to work right now.
Pass to Hero. Here's Jovic. He kicks it to Reddish. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. There's the screen. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Jovic, no good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's the great one, covered by Conley. Another three for Chicago.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Passes to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. Conley with the three. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And a quick look now at the best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Bulls.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
Here's Jovic. Nothing on the board. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. Shoots over Dosunmu. Shot's good by Hero.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's the great one. Shot, high post. Again, Chicago.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
The Heat trail by 14. Hero with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Inside, Adebayo, and then jammed down as he goes right over Nikola Vucevic.
Oh, that's not fair. Adebayo using his athleticism to give this crowd something to remember.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. Bulls leading by 12. Here's the great one. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Vucevic. Now the pass to Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Dosunmu's got 6.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Hero, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Offensive rebound. Here's the great one. 6 to shoot. Back to Vucevic. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Just a stellar rebounder. Vucevic, look, he relishes getting those extra offensive rebounds.
Vucevic against Conley. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Adebayo. Down it goes, his 3rd basket. He's now 3 for 4.
From Tyler Hero.
Chicago with the ball. 15-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
They were very disciplined on that end of the floor, staying attached to shooters and disrupting plays with their active hands.
Here's the great one. Another 3 for Chicago.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Conley, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Conley. Outside, Hero. Here's the screen. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Heat.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And the Heat with some changes. Highsmith is checked in. And it's Evans in for Tyler Hero. Whitey's checked in for the Bulls. Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Ball against Rozier. Ball no good. So Rozier will bring it up for Miami. Down by 15. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Green finds ball. Now here's Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Working his way inside, Vooch ready to battle for it.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
The first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Ball. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan scanning the floor. Here's the great one. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. So for Chicago right now, we've got Williams. Dosunmu is out there with DeRozan. Then there's the great one, and it's Ball in at the point. They get it back. Passes it to Highsmith. Here's Hero. And oh boy, a lot of... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Ball. And he makes the first. Coaches say, GA, the league has a problem when it's punishing the retaliators and not the instigators. Do they have a point?
Kevin, I think so. For any scuffle, it's worth asking who started it, and that's what we do in life normally, right?
And he makes both free throws. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's the great one, covered by Conley. Here's the great one. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Conley with it, now defended by the great one. Got that bucket in no time at all. Reddish has got 5.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
And it's the great one missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Back to Hero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And this guy is a gamer. Hero embraces any chance he can to draw a foul while taking a shot.
Cameron Johnson's checked in for Chicago. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the Pelicans got the job done. He scored an amazing number of points, and that was his highest output of the season. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here is Conley. Still scoreless. Hartenstein passes to Hero. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. But Trey got a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Jovic is checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Green's checked in. Now, here's Reddish. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 5. Shoots. Kept alive. Here's Jovic. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on the Chicago Bulls. The Heat have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Chicago's gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter. Green with a screen on Conley. Here's the great one. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And it's the Heat with the ball. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Hero. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For Chicago, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line. For a power forward, you gotta be impressed with Patrick Williams' shooting.
Especially from deep. He shoots a good clip from there, a solid stretch four, and it's because he focuses on taking high percentage shots.
Timeout called. The Heat. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You take a look at Hero. He's not too far away from his spot in the starting 5. A lot of votes have been coming his way.
And even if he doesn't get the fan votes he needs to become a starter, you have to believe he'll be a part of the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. Now here's Conley. Still yet to score. Pass to Jovic. Miami no good on that time either.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
There's the pass to the great one. Shoots a fader, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Outside, Hero. Shoots over Dosunmu. Hero, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The great one passes to Dosunmu. To the middle. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Green with a screen for DeRozan. Bucket is good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Right side Hero. Conley with the 3, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Chicago. Quite a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Miami Heat, they have a lot of ground to make up.
And looking at Chicago, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Rozier kicks to Conley. Back to Rozier. Out to the wing. Vucevic against Adebayo. And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Pass to the great one. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Jovic. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Hornets. And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Ball, the pass to the great one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Tries from 16, and that one drops. The great one's got 26 points.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Conley kicks to Adebayo. Dishes to Reddish. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here's the great one. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Rozier. Conley's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Reddish. A floater. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Rozier. Passes it to Conley. They get a hand on it. In transition, here come the Bulls. Adebayo the screen. Conley finds Adebayo. Great D that time from Vucevic.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
Here's the great one. He's got 26. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. The great one's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Bulls.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Reddish. 11 points for him in that last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Just 5 to shoot. Miami needs to get a shot off. Miami no good on that time either. Now Chicago has gone 4-7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Green back to Ball. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Ball's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Now here's Reddish. He's tightly guarded. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Conley. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And they get it. And he lays it up and in. Conley's got 5.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's the great one. Rozier defending. Here's the great one. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Conley with it. Now Green defending. Green with the block.
more of a positional defender. That time, Green sends it back.
Substitution on the court.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Hero.
Trap!
5 to shoot. Drills the three-pointer. 17 points in the game.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls, leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Every one of these guys can put on a clinic shooting the ball. In this year's three-point contest, I predict a plethora of perfect racks.
Ooh, nice alliteration there. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Bulls.
Well, they understand what they do well and what this other team doesn't do well. And they're creating matchups to exploit that.
It's what the best teams do. We talk about it being a players' league, but great coaching makes a difference.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Hero out there with Conley. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
And here is Conley. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
Here's the Great One. Hits the outside fadeaway. The Great One's got 33 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Conley, the pass to Jovic. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then on Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
In that game against Portland, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
And he's good on the second. And Chicago has possession. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The Great One passes to Vucevic, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. Well, with this break in the action, let's see which players have had the hot hand lately. Here are the top scorers in the past month. Well, you look at the Great One, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
What a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
Here's Dosunmu. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 8 points for Dosunmu.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding
after that one. Talking about the grizzled veteran Draymond Green, still such an important player in this game.
Yeah, it's just because he's so unique. He doesn't look to score very often. His main focus continues to be on defense and his playmaking ability.
Count that one.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's the great one, covered by Conley. Here's the great one. No good with the triple. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Down low. And it's Conley that time on the assist from Hero. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Heat culture seems to be a cliche, but it's not. Jimmy Butler says we never lost confidence in this group, in ourselves. We know what we're capable of. We just have to go out and prove it. We're not worried about anybody else, just the guys in our locker room, coaching staff, ownership, management. Back to you guys.
Boy, David, aren't they locked in? There's something else. Thank you. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's Reddish.
Nice work by Draymond. He gives you championship-level defense every single night.
They set the pick. Here's Dosunmu. There's the feed to Vucevic. Pass to the great one. Pick by Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. Miami grabs the miss. Hero finds Conley. And here's Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on DeRozan. Reddish the pass to Jovic. Here's Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Hero from long range.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's the great one. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Conley, the pass to Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
With the fadeaway, it's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Conley. High arcing shot, and it's in there. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The great one passes to Dosunmu. Good on the 3-point shot.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Hero. The Bulls knocking down the 3. Yep, it counts. Hero's got 19 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's the great one. 33 points for him, and the shot goes in.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Now here's Conley. He's got 9. Here he goes. The pass to Adebayo. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 6 assists in the game. Chicago has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Green, the screen. The great one passes to Green. Out to DeRozan. There's the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
And those aren't the type of 3-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Conley, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Conley. Outside, Hero. Pass to Reddish. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's the great one. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Here's Jovic. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Now, Reddish. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Passes it to the great one. Back to Green for three. Miami grabs the miss. Reddish with the ball. He's got 5. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Outside, Hero. Launches from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
He hits again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the single-season 40-point game list. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They set the screen. Green with the block. Outside DeRozan.
Okay, take a moment. Name an offensive move. DeMar has it.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
That's good from DeMar DeRozan.
There's an old-school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
Terry Rozier's checked in for Miami. The Bulls also changing it up. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Draymond Green. And it's White in for Dosunmu. Here's Adebayo. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Here's White. It's rebounded by Jovic. The Heat have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Rozier kicks to Conley. Here's Adebayo. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Here's the great one, and he jams it with authority.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. And so here is Miami. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adebayo down low. He's got 20 from past the arc. Adebayo on the follow.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Here's the great one, covered by Conley. Fades away. The great one with the bucket. The great one's got 44.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Conley, the pass to Jovic. Right side, Conley. To the wing right side. From the arc. Jovic, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, but right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And Miami making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. And Chicago also making a switch. Lonzo Ball is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. Drops in the tray.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Kornet passes to the great one. The kick out to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the pass to Adebayo. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Bulls. It's White on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. And Rozier comes to help. Ball with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Chicago has gone downtown a lot since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. The great one passes to Kornet. Bulls moving the ball around. The great one drains it from beyond the arc. The great one's got 47 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie. And when it comes to Coby White, a young guard who shoots with assertiveness.
Well, he's a guy that knows his role, Greg. And when he's out there, his teammates encourage him to shoot the ball because they know how hot he can get.
And that one falls for White. A different look for Miami. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Kaminsky comes in for Reddish. And it's Tyler Hero in for Mike Conley.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Rozier against Ball. Pass to Highsmith. There's Hero with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Chicago. Here's Hero. And just miss after miss right now.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. We've got Ball. Williams is out there with Coby White. Then there's the great one, and it's Kornet in at the center, locking down the middle. And Chicago's shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field to this point. Floats it up for Williams.
My goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
There's a screen. The great one passes to Cornette. Here's the great one. And another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And here is Rozier. Passes to Highsmith. Jacks up a three. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Richard, from when you were a first-round pick back in 2001 to now, what are the biggest changes off the floor?
Oh, that's a tough one. Well, I think it's a combination because everyone didn't have a cell phone back in 2001 and then social media. So now you got social media and cell phones, camera phones. That is the thing that has changed. I think players and teams are just under so much more scrutiny now.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
It's good.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Ball against Rozier. Hero from long range. Here's Kaminsky. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Rozier against Ball. The kick out to Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
He's checked in for Alex Caruso.
Get in there.
Miami's gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the 4th. Conley against Ball to the inside. Here's Adebayo. Nice move. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. White the pass to the great one. Well, players certainly have become comfortable, Richard, asking for trades. Has it become too commonplace?
It doesn't happen too much in general. I just think a lot of times it's the stars, and so it becomes a lot bigger. So if we're going to say players, make sure we point out the stars. But loyalty is a two-way street. I remember Blake Griffin signing a 5-year contract with the Clippers, and then next thing you know, he was traded.
Here's Hero. Excellent D there from the great one.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
White, good.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Pass to Reddish. Out to the right wing. Adebayo against Williams. He had to fade back on that one, but still got it to go. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Left side, Ball. Johnson outside. The pass to the great one. Back to Johnson. It's White on the wing. Off target from outside.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Reddish with the slam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to the great one. Takes a 3. Conley grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Passes it to Adebayo. Adebayo the screen. Shot clock at 6. Reddish kicks to Hero. Here's Jovic. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago making a switch here. Cornette's checked in.
Number 40, Luke Cornette.
Chicago's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Here's the great one. He's covered by Hero. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Conley against Ball. Pass to Reddish. The pass to Jovic. 5 on the clock. Outside Conley. Lets it go from deep. Second chance effort. And a wide open look for Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Conley's shot is off.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
White, good.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
To the paint. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Conley. Conley's got his 7th assist in the game. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. Here's the great one. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA look all too easy right now. Left side, Hero. Pass to Jovic. Launches a 3. Sinks the triple. Jovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And he's been much more assertive here in the second half, getting to his spots, executing with ease.
Chicago calls timeout. Williams is checked in for the Bulls.
Fans, make some noise.
Let's get it,
for
bro.
your Miami Heat dancer.
Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Outside, White. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Chicago ball.
Just 5 on the clock. To the middle. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The Heat shooting 57% in this fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Adebayo. He's guarded by Williams. Reddish's shot is good.
And what can Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Ball against Conley. Here's White, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Conley kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Stolen by Conley. Ball stolen. Here's the great one. He's covered by Hero. Outside, White. Here's the great one. Williams, a screen on Hero. The great one. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
And one team is just completely
outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And for the year now, they'll ramp up their win total to an even 40.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Great One.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Conley, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Conley. Out left to the wing. Here's Reddish. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
There's the triple, and that will fall. The three-pointer on the line from the Great One. The Great One's got 57 points. Spins down low. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Reddish. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks.